Summer on the west coast of Greenland. Millions of anadromous Arctic char are returning to their home rivers. One small river in particular is home to an abundance of these tenacious creatures. With every tide, a new wave of sprightly silver fish journey from the fjord up through the valley to lay claim to many beautiful pools and potential partners. Here in these clear blue waters, many anglers venture year after year in the pursuit of a trophy char. This is Kangia. We set sail from Nuuk, travelling along the coastline for 3.5 to 4 hours, with the final stretch of the voyage passing through a steep, picturesque fjord. As we approach the river mouth, you may get to experience some of Greenland's big friendly giants. One last short hop from the ferry allows us access to the river in a small dinghy. Here we can catch our first glimpse of the lodge, perched on top of the cliffs overlooking the bay. On arrival, we disembark and make our way up the wooden steps toward the lodge, and the beginning of our great adventure. Our morning ritual begins with breakfast at 8, packing light and essential, gearing up for the daily hike. Tidal pools are fishable below the lodge, but a 45-minute walk along the ridgeline of the valley brings us to the main river and the first holding pools. A well-beaten track provides a swift shortcut, a few ups and downs and minor obstacles, bypassing a canyon of rapids where fish rarely choose to stay for any length of time. Soon we will arrive to a panoramic view of the river valley, with the Kangia waterfall in the distance, and our day's fishing can begin after a short descent downhill. We use 5 to 7 weight single-handers and light trout spey rigs, paired with floating lines to sink tips and a variety of flies, with streamers in different weights being the most popular. Kangia is made up of many deep winding pools, with gravel drop-offs on inner bends and deeper turbulent runs on outer bends, perfect for swinging flies. Here in the lower section of the river, fresh-run char arrive on every tide, competing with resident fish and holding up for the first time after battling the canyon rapids. The aggressive nature of the char is the perfect opportunity for visual techniques like skating foam flies, watching as they charge after its wake. Fishing is possible from either side of the river. While typical methods swing from the depths into the shallows, fishing from the high bank can be highly effective. targeting fish holding deeper down. Pools on the lower section are compressed, well-defined and easy to read, formed by short rapids on each bend as they tail out toward the canyon. Throughout the river, it is possible to spot the fish and target them with your favorite methods, even trying the more nostalgic rigs. Pound for pound, it's tough to beat a sea-run Arctic char on the fly, and their stunning variety of colours and markings. Exploring further upriver is never too far away, and easily accessible with direct paths and shortcuts on either side. Kangia's midsection features the longest pools and the most gradual curves in the river, as it meanders through the widest unobstructed area of the valley. The small cliff is one of Kangia's main checkpoints, where the char can be seen shoaling in vast numbers. A tide-fresh char is a formidable creature at any size, with stunning silver flanks, shimmering turquoise hues, and unique markings. Wider open plains regularly attract caribou, becoming a familiar sight during our stay. And the surrounding pools have some hidden gems waiting below the surface. Another feature of the midsection is a small mountain stream joining the river on a deep outer bend, forming an exciting turbulent pool where the char love to hold. While single-handers are the most versatile setup for Kangia, light spey rigs can give you that little extra distance, line control and nostalgic swing through the larger pools. Whichever you choose, these aggressively territorial char will certainly give you a run for your money. The upper section of the Kangia River is truly something to behold. Where the mountains drop to the water's edge, fast-flowing pocket pools empty into deeper glides, and is the final destination for many fish. Such a natural spectacle is one we treat with great respect, mostly observing and only choosing low-impact top-water methods to lure fish away from the shoal. As with any large concentration of fish on the river, better opportunities for trophy fish can be found in their neighbouring pools, where their aggressive nature gives them away and can be sight fished more effectively. The jewel of the Kangia River, one every angler should experience during their stay. The magnificent waterfall cascades through a narrow fissure in these ancient rocks and is a natural obstruction in the path of the fish. Many fish can be found throughout these aquarium-like pocket pools, taking up residence and fiercely defending their territory. As our fishing season reaches its climax in early September, the transformation of these incredible fish is at its peak, radiating through the clear blue waters. With every cast, every drift, every strip, the anticipation builds, and once in a while, we may just encounter some of these truly heart-stopping fish. These are the moments we dream of. Yet every one of these fish are special, a small yet significant reflection of the colours and beauty of the Kangia River Valley. As we return from the river, there is time to take in the events of the day, while the wildlife begins settling down for the evening. With the fjord in sight, we may often watch as the sun begins to set behind the mountains. The team at the lodge have prepared a feast fit for kings and the perfect way to refuel for tomorrow's next big adventure. Even as night falls, our surroundings can be truly breathtaking. A place where nature only allows us in but for a few short weeks. To experience the absolute majesty of this river valley, of Kangia.